Russia is isolated. The entire European community, America, other parts of the world are outraged by what has happened. And you don't win, by being a bully and going in and living outside of the law. I think you wind up putting yourself on a course that's very, very damaging and dangerous. I don't know anybody in America who has suggested to go to war over Crimea. Putin and Russia have a lot of challenges. They've got, they're mostly a country that is taking gasoline and selling it. It's a big gasoline station. They don't make a lot of things.
Right.
There are serious challenges in terms of their long-term economy, their demographics, and so forth. The truth is that I think if you look at this isolation and what's going to happen, they have their own challenges politically even.
Yeah.
You can't run around, knocking around Georgia and taking over Abkhazia and South Ossetia and then threatening Moldova and Transnistria and other places and win friends. That's an important part of existing on this planet, and I think they're going to have some problems.
Ukraine is talking about mobilizing its military just in case there's more expansionistic activity, but their military is underfunded. They don't have the arms. Is the United States looking at helping them militarily, as Senator John McCain has suggested?
We are evaluating all the options, and the Senate passed a bill in the Foreign Relations Committee that includes some kind of assistance. They'll be back next week. We are evaluating that, and we have a number of other options, but we're looking at everything.
Diplomatically, where do we stand with Russia now? Is this the beginning of some sort of new East-West global confrontation?
Well, we hope it's not. I mean, we don't want that, obviously, but we're not going to back down. We're prepared to completely defend the international legal system by which countries have behaved ever since World War II. We think that's vital throughout the Cold War. And, I'm sorry that President Putin is living out and lamenting his loss of the Soviet Union and his desire to sort of reconstitute the empire, but I don't think that's the way the world is moving.
Can you make the case to regular Americans who are trying to figure out how to pay their bills why they should care about Crimea and what happens in Eastern Europe?
Well, they should care about the upholding of the international structure by which countries have operated so they don't invade each other, so they don't go to war, so that there are standards which govern the behavior of nations between each other. We do that in trade. We do that with respect to conflict. We have the United Nations. We have NATO. We have various, the International Court of Justice, different things by which we try to regulate behavior. And when people just say to hell with it and do whatever they want, that takes us back to the 19th century, the 18th century. That's not where the world or we in the United States or most countries want to go.